Let's go.
Welcome to Cadeau and Janko Wednesdays at Lunch, Burger Edition. This week, Matthew, we went to a burger place. It was a long time coming.
You don't have to tell me.
We went to Quick Burger. Quick Burger has been at the corner of on St. Catherine Street. What's the address? 1639?
Yeah, 1639 St. Catherine.
They've had that establishment there with a sign that was probably up for 2 years that said opening soon. Then that sign went down, and there was nary a peep. And then after about 4 years of Quick Burger apparently opening soon, they put up a new big banner saying Quick Burger opening soon.
Yeah. Now they got banner money.
Yeah.
They got to have burger
There's
money.
got to be something going on.
Yeah.
And I was so curious about this place for years. I'd peek inside the window. They were papered up so that you couldn't see inside. But you could kind of see little cracks. Yeah. And you could look through the cracks and see that some work had been done.
Yeah.
It's been so long that I honestly don't even remember what the previous tenant of that restaurant was.
It's always been Quick Burger in my mind. It's been Quick Burger since years before we even started doing this burger podcast.
Yeah. Pretty much like three or so years before we ever started Cadeau and Janko Wednesday's Lunch Burger Edition.
That sounds crazy.
Isn't it? Ages ago.
Yeah.
So they finally opened. My man on the street gave me an emergency phone call on Sunday night.
I got a bunch of text messages on Sunday.
Yeah.
And then one from you.
Telling us that it was he had an alarmed voice, and he let me know Quick Burger is open. There are people inside. They are eating. Quick Burger is open. I was like, great to know. Thanks. All right, I got to go. Like, just quick in and out phone call.
Yeah.
I immediately contacted you, said, Matthew, this week for the podcast, there's no other choice than going to Quick Burger.
Yeah, scrap all the other ideas. We had made promises in the past that something super was coming. And, what could be more super than a place that you'd think we'd only ever talk about on April Fools?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm happy that we're finally doing Quick Burger.
Yeah.
But, Matthew, were you happy with the burger?
I feel like we can't get into the burger just yet.
Do you want to get into the decor? Because as soon as I went into the place,
we went in separately this time, and I feel like that added to the experience because
the mystery,
just sitting there alone, really gave you a chance to take it all in.
Yeah. Now, was there any other customers in the restaurant in the entire time you were there?
There were 2 other customers.
Oh, wow.
One of them turned out to actually just be an employee, sitting on his laptop.
Okay.
The other one was just an elderly man who, the first thing I heard him say was a comment to the cashier about how this isn't really a Quick Burger now, is it?
Okay.
A standard joke, and it's what they've set themselves up for.
I mean, yeah, you're doomed to fail unless your burgers are super quick.
Yeah.
Now, when I walked in, I was the only person at the restaurant. I ordered a trio.
Yeah.
Ate my burger. Ordered another burger. Ate that as well. No other customer walked into the restaurant that entire time. And there were at least 4 employees in the kitchen.
And they were hustling, weren't they?
They were doing something.
Like they were all doing stuff.
And 2 in the front at the cash. But yeah, it wasn't an especially quick burger.
No, it wasn't. I timed it. It was
as did I.
10 minutes.
Oh boy,
for my burger. I was the only person. And sometimes when you're at a restaurant, it takes a little longer when nobody else is there because they haven't prepped anything.
Nothing's running. Yeah.
But 10 minutes isn't too bad. But when I actually got the burger, I'm like, come on, this is a 4-minute burger. This isn't a 10-minute burger.
Now, my first burger took about 6 minutes.
Okay.
My second burger took 7 minutes. So neither one's quick, but it's not slow.
No. Well, if you went off the time on their receipt paper, it actually took an hour and 10 minutes because they failed to set their clocks back.
I did not notice that.
Yeah, it's
I was
still
really just looking at the
ahead.
Minutes.
So they've got some work to do.
Okay.
I feel like we're going to talk about this place more than any other place because it's a place fabricated out of someone's imagination.
It's a place of wonder. Like it's so weird. It's like
it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense. I feel like there was a certain level of polish to this place.
Yeah.
Their name was on every table.
Yes.
And they had custom tables and seats made. One table I did notice had like screw holes through.
I sat right beside that one. I was trying to figure out what could go
It's
there.
a brand new table. What happened here?
Bunch of screw holes in there.
But the place is nice. The walls are clean and shiny.
Weird color.
Weird color, I guess. Whatever, sure. The weirdest part of the whole thing to me...
Is it one certain object?
Yes.
Is it the fountain?
Yeah, it's the fountain.
The Quick Burger fountain.
I posted on Instagram yesterday, if you're listening to this on Wednesday, a picture of this big, it's probably like a 6.5 foot tall fountain.
Yeah.
With the Quick Burger logo on a big slab of concrete, I guess.
Yeah.
And water runs down it very elegantly, like this is a fancy Asian hotel or something.
Yeah, or like a sushi shop or something.
Yeah, somewhere kind of nice, except it doesn't belong in Quick Burger.
No.
It's so strange that it must be the reason why it took 5 years to open Quick Burger.
Yeah.
They had like a craftsman painstakingly chiseling away at a piece of concrete to reveal the beautiful Quick Burger logo that was always beneath. And it was a nice fountain. I took a picture of it. Put it on Instagram.
It was a nice fountain. It wasn't even where it should be. It wasn't even near the washrooms. It was like near like some other door.
Was that not the washrooms over there?
No.
I
checked out the washrooms. I had to. I had to see what the washrooms were going to be like.
Were they just extravagant?
No. Very, very simple. One toilet type of deal. Women's, men's, and then an employee-only washroom.
Okay.
But the doorway to get into this washroom, at first I thought it was an elevator.
Interesting.
And I asked the guy, and he was like, no, right through there. And I'm like, okay. And I noticed it was actually a set of doors, but they were like closet doors, like the weird, really cheap wood closet doors. And it looked like they had been cut in half because they were unfinished on either side.
Okay.
So very sharp edges.
Weird.
And then you could see inside the thickness of the door. And you push them open, and it kind of cuts your fingers. And then if
Let me
you
see your hand,
well,
Matthew.
I was very careful.
Okay.
But I could feel the sharpness, and I feel like a child or someone who's not paying as much attention as I am, they would get their fingers cut a little bit. And if you don't remove your fingers right away, they're going to be crushed because they're like
slam
swinging,
back door?
like saloon doors, but they're connecting with each other.
Sharp swinging saloon doors.
So I think there's going to be some problem in the near future if they keep those doors.
Now, I also noticed another similar detail. There was this green glass Quick Burger piece.
It was like the trophy they gave to themselves.
Yeah, it was so weird. They just opened. How did you earn this? What is this? Why did you possibly have it made?
Yeah, it doesn't say anything other than Quick Burger.
Nope. And another detail that you sort of brought to my attention, Matthew, that their logo in front of the cash, this is sort of big plastic, bubbly Quick Burger logo.
Yeah, like a cheap Halloween.
I thought it was nicer than that.
Okay, nicer, but when you think of a big bubbly Halloween decor that you stick in your window from maybe the 90s, like
that
a
type
witch
of thing.
stirring a cauldron.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, but probably thicker, better quality.
Yeah, and beside it was a big, thick, bubbly copyright C.
Yeah.
Now, Matthew, you went looking online for more information on Quick Burger, and there are many Quick Burgers. I'm pretty sure they do not own the copyright.
No.
To Quick Burger.
They can't. I don't know how they could.
I don't know how in 2017 nobody would have used Quick Burger and that you could get that copyright. I have a feeling that they put that copyright C on thinking that just does it.
Yeah. The bigger it is, the stronger their claim is.
Yeah. Now, Matthew, I see you took some notes here.
I did. I think I've kind of fired through a lot of it, but I did want to say the price. Pretty good price when you ordered. But I feel like they haven't really figured out what they're doing yet, because I ordered the combo, fries, a drink, and a burger. Costs I think $7.46 tax in, and they said go pick a drink out of the fridge. And I'm looking, and all the drinks are these large 591 milliliter drinks. And I saw the guy before me who ordered a combo had a little like a 350 can. And I asked her, I was like, do you have the cans? Am I supposed to take this? And I was like, oh, I can get you the can. And I was like, is it the same price? And I was like, yeah. I was like, well, in my mind, that doesn't make any sense, but I'll keep the big one.
That's bad business.
That's terrible business. Normally
they've got some like higher end, more expensive iced teas, and like I got a Dr. Pepper. It was all the same price. It doesn't make sense.
No, it's too large of a bottle to be given away for less than for $7.46 when you get a burger and the fries with it. Now the burger
itself is not expensive.
Not at all. No.
I want to say it was like $3 extra for the trio, because the burgers themselves are pretty low priced.
Yeah, I think the burger was like $1.99, and if
Depends
you
on
wanted
what
double,
you get.
Did you get the?
So there's
talk about the names of these burgers.
I was amused right away because we have used this word.
We have.
I feel like Quick Burger is misusing this word.
Yeah.
They have a burgie, a cheesy, a double burgie, and a double cheesy.
Yeah.
A chickie.
Yeah.
There's a chicken burger. Veggie. That one's easy.
That one, yeah, they stemmed off a veggie and then they just kept going.
And a broily.
Yeah, the broily. I asked her what the difference between the broily and the burgie was, and I hated myself for saying those two words in the same sentence.
What was the answer, is my curiosity.
She was very confused at first.
Yeah.
And then she looked at the menu behind her for a while, and then she came back to me and said one of them has more garnishments. Tomatoes, lettuce. The other one does not.
That's not untrue. It's also a larger burger on a sesame seed bun.
Yeah, I was like, well, at that point, I don't want the tomato, and I can do without the lettuce. I'll just get a double burgie.
Okay. Now, they also have a bunch of other things. They have, like, crepes and
breakfast materials.
Like English muffin-style things.
Yeah.
A whole array of tiramisus, were they?
They had, like, a bunch of yogurts in the front glass,
They weren't
right?
yogurts.
I don't know what
There were different flavors. I want to say they were tiramisus, but now I'm forgetting.
Was it? It had no
like dessert parfait cups.
Yeah, I want to back up for a second. The logo. Back to the logo.
Yes.
For the 5 years that we've been passing by this place, it was always in my mind. I didn't know if they were just going for a design on the logo or if they wanted to look Middle Eastern. Because the Quick looks like I mean, what language is that?
I don't know. Do
you know what I mean?
Sanskrit font or something.
Because it definitely looks like some kind of Middle Eastern
But it's
font.
really just the letter Q is so particular.
Yeah.
Because it's this open-ended circle with like a squiggle underneath, and you're like, okay, with context, I know that's a Q.
But did you
Otherwise,
get that
I
feeling
think it's
when
a backwards P or something.
Did you get that feeling at all when you were inside?
Well, aside from the staff,
I didn't know how to bring it up.
Being almost entirely, it would seem, of a Middle Eastern background. I didn't specifically ask because that did not concern me.
No. But I thought there'd be more Middle Eastern type things on the menu at that point, like get the burgers out, but then start pushing your own stuff.
Yeah, maybe. And I did notice there was some script that was apparently another logo or something in green behind the cash. So you had the Quick Burger logo and then some other green letter or two or word or two. I'm not familiar with the language, so I can't say.
Sure. I'm
assuming it's the translation of Quick Burger.
Okay.
For another language that is not my own.
Okay, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you on the prices of a lot of things because I want to say like a basic burger was like $1.50.
Yeah, it was very, very cheap.
Yeah, and I guess you could compare that basic burger to like a McDonald's basic burger.
Yeah.
Then they had a sort of higher end burger, which was the broily.
Did you get that one?
I got both. Okay. I tried a double cheesy and a broily.
Okay.
And the broily to me would be a rip off of a Whopper.
Okay. Did they broil that burger?
Presumably, but not evidently.
Okay.
Judging by the name, you would think so, but judging by the result, I don't think so.
Okay.
Matthew, before we actually get into these burgers, because I feel like we're getting right to it a little too quickly.
Yeah. It's almost what this show is supposed to be.
You'd think so. This past weekend, I went to the I forget exactly what it was called, but it was something along the lines of the 100 Centennial NHL Classic. They had a big outdoor game at the football field in Ottawa between the Montreal Canadiens and the Ottawa Senators to celebrate the first game in NHL history, 100 or so years, well, 100 years earlier, but was off by a couple of days because they wanted it to land on a Saturday.
They almost had something good going. They ruined it.
Right? It was a frigid affair. My dad got my brothers and I tickets, and himself tickets. We drove out there. There was some confusion on how poorly it was planned, I suppose, because There's no information with the tickets, of course.